Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster on Nintendo Switch. Now, I actually was originally going to buy this on PlayStation 4, since that's, or Steam, since those are the only platforms it's available for. But Sony has made it fairly clear that they are okay with having a hand in a fair amount of censorship, except for their own games, of course. Those they don't mind leaving it to the artist's discretion, but for the console games, they have actually been fairly restrictive to developers out there to develop content out there that is not necessarily, it won't necessarily be for general audiences or even for teen audiences, depending on the rating system. So Nintendo doesn't have those restrictions. Sort of made sense to buy it on this platform instead. Of course, we could have played it on Steam as well, but I think this is one of those games which I think just feels more appropriate on a console. It's got some interesting visuals, which don't necessarily need 4K, but I don't know. Maybe I'll feel differently the more we get into it. New game, Maniacs, has been added. Raidu Kunozoa. Mercy and Expectation map has been added. Little Master's Mercy and Master's Expectation now playable. Now, as you can tell, I got the deluxe edition, so there's some other stuff you can get in there. Nothing that dramatically changed the game except for the Merciful mode, but Merciful mode is a free download, so you do not have to purchase the digital deluxe to get Merciful mode. The easier difficulty. But for things like Maniacs, yes. Now, I played this on the PlayStation 2 originally. I think it was PlayStation 2, right? Yeah, I think it was PlayStation 2. And I never did finish it. The thing about these Mega 10 games, they're super deep and interesting, but they do have a fair amount of grind in them. And, let's change that Japanese voice language. And for me, it's even though it's a quality game and well designed, it's sort of hard for me to get into with all the monster collecting and all of the parrying and the grinding. So, we'll play as long as we can. Hopefully, this time around, it'll be interesting enough for me to stay attuned to it and finish it all the way through. But I make no guarantees on this game. Maybe if we play Merciful, it'll be a little better. I do remember one of the dungeons just giving me loads and loads of trouble because I just was not strong enough, and I think after that I just stopped playing. I still own it, but yeah, I don't even have an interest to go back into it. So I'm hoping the HD remix with the adjusted difficulty, maybe that'll change my mind about the game. Anyway, let's go for it.
やがて来る力をなくした世界。それは無へとただ向かうだけ。ならばその世界を救うため、その身を母の宿りへと返そう。世界はまた生まれるため死んでいかなければならない。これが古き予言書にあった最後の救いの道。世界はその罪で滅び、人は皆消えてゆく。でも君にはそうなってほしくないの。私はあなたの命をとどめておきたい。そのためには君の名前が必要なの。さあ、君の名を言って。
That, and you know, I think most people are actually curious about the Switch version versus the you know, the more powerful consoles or the PC version. It just seems to be that either that's the audience that I've gathered, or people are just more interested in the Switch version to see what it's like. So, in a way, it sort of makes sense that we're playing it on the Switch instead, even though that wasn't my original plan. Enter a nickname. I guess BD would be it. All right. Jones. You know what? That's good enough. I guess it doesn't really matter. Kind of at the end of the day. No. Give me this over here. What the hell? How did I get the A in there? What the hell was I doing? Yes. You don't approve?
そう君はこれで滅びの時にもあなたは生きる力を失わないはず。それを信じて強く生きて。
I will.
よかった。分かってくれたのね。もう時は迫っている。それはすぐに起きてしまうの。そして私は次の世界を育むものとしてあるの。やがて来る世界を作るのが私の役目。さあ、私の名も呼んでみて。
Lady? Yuko Taco. Taco. I think it's good. I love tacos.
そう、私の名前は。ああ、私はもう世界の終わりにも涙を流すことはないでしょう。でも私は次に生まれる世界でも君を見ていたいと思っているわ。さあ起きて、もう時間よ。
You received a message. You're late, Big Dig. What's the big idea? You forget we're visiting Miss Takao today? Takao? Just get to Yoigi Park ASAP. Time's a wasting. It's from your classmate. Please enter your classmate's name. Isamu? Yeah, sure. Nita-san. Real talk, I'd prefer more of a private counseling scenario, but Miss Takao is a lot nicer when you're around. Alright, be sure to dress to impress. After all, you represent me by way of association. How about that slick jacket you brought the other day? The one with the little demon sprites. Remember? You're just the mood maker. Don't get it twisted, Kay? I always liked the look of the Mega 10 games. Oh wow, an actual commuter. Let me guess, you're here for Yoyogi Park. Ever since that incident went down, it's been one looky-loo after another. No one's here for the train. As you can probably tell, I've got a lot of time on my hands. You heard the news, right? Nope. Guess I ought to inform you. There was a deadly riot at Yoyogi Park yesterday. If you want the gory details, go check the giant screen at Shibuya. Long story short, a couple folks lost their lives in that park. You could hear the sirens wailing all night long. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. Just nice to have some conversation once in a while. We can leave the area. Yep. I will do that. Due to investigation, the entrances to Yoyogi Park have been closed off. We appreciate your cooperation. I don't appreciate you closing it off there. There's a live report going on. While I do feel the demonstrators' actions were out of line, the fact that cyber communications would destroy the park for their own gain is not only inconceivable, it's unforgivable. The reporter's impassioned speech continues. Oh, okay, Karen. Unforgivable. Eesh, kids these days. One moment we're suffering fatalities, the next everybody's dressed like it's a goddamn carnival. Take that long-haired yuppie wandering around, for instance. This one? You can overhear a couple's conversation. Did you hear about the riot where 3 people died? What if we're next? You don't gotta worry about that, babe. Why? Because we're about to start our own little riot in the bedroom. Wow, could you be any more predictable? But I guess that's what I love about you. You overhear a conversation between some high school girls. So, don't tell me, I already know. You think Hikawa's super hot, right? Ew. There's like so many nasty rumors about him. I know. To me, that only adds to it. He's got intrigue, a whole world of lore built around him. Oh, hey Big Geek. You said you were going to visit Miss Takao today, right? I know she's beautiful, but that does not give you license to creep on her, okay? The news is showing on the giant video display. A riot broke out yesterday at Yoyogi Park regarding the construction of a communication tower. The demonstration got out of hand, and there have been several deaths and injuries reported. Furthermore, Hikawa, the top executive of cyber communication, remains missing. Now, for the latest in entertainment, we move on over to Ashimoto. The news continues. This is everybody, I think, huh? The Yoyogi Park riot? Oh, you mean what they're showing on TV? I don't know, it's just hardly seems real. Like, how could this be happening here? Glad it doesn't involve me. I've been chased by this wild dream. Hounded, you might say. In my dream, everywhere you look, everything is round. The world itself is round. Ah, dagnabbit, I know the world is round, but it got rounded in a different way. I'm telling you, my dream is a prophecy. And yet no one believes me. This student in a real sharp uniform passed by not long ago. The way he carried himself was real dignified, like, oh, and he had a cat with him, black as the uniform he wore. I don't know why, but something about that vintage style, maybe the hat and the cape, I know I've seen it somewhere. Yeah, probably from the developers of this game. Oh no, not again! The hospital up ahead hasn't been open for a while. What's going on? Being here is starting to depress me. That riot's got everybody all shaken up. You look like a decent enough guy. Let's forget all this doom and gloom and have ourselves some fun. Yo, Big Deke, what's up? Did you hear the rumor about Yoyogi Park? Yeah. Well, it's just a rumor. Oh, I'll say no then. No. I heard on the night of the riot a demon spawned somewhere in the park. And that demon was the one behind the killings. Well, it's just a rumor. Enter. No one is here. Oh, really? I thought... Maybe this way? Yoyogi Park.
公園を丸ごと封鎖とはな。現場写真の一枚も撮らせん気か。どうかしてるぜ。俺に何か用か？
What happened here?
テレビじゃこう言ってるな。企業と市民団体の衝突で死者の出る騒動に。でも裏の世界じゃこう言われてるよ。姿を変えた闇の勢力同士の争いとな。
Your cell phone started to ring.
ん？鳴ってるのお前のじゃないか？
もしもし私よ。やっと連絡がついたわ。何やってたのよもう。
You sent your classmate's name. Chucky.
彼ならともかく君が遅れるなんて何かあったの？今どこ？代々木公園？あのね、あんまり遅いからあいつと病院に来ちゃった。もう着くとこ。悪いけど直接病院へ来てね。あ、場所わかる？新宿衛生病院。新宿駅から東へ歩けば見えてくると思うから。まあいいわ。私先生と進路について話したいと思ってるし先にやってる。
Is right now the time for that?
何よ。私は未来の負け組と違って考えることは考えてるの。本当は君たちこそしっかりやらなくちゃダメなのよ。とにかくあんまり遅くならないうちに来てね。それじゃ。
Jackie hung up.
ちょっと待て。お前新宿衛生病院へ行くのか？はあ、次の行く先も一緒とはね。これも何かの縁か。これをやるよ。まだ発売前なんだけどな。お前ここで会ったことを知らないんだろ？ならこれから行く病院がどういう場所かってことも知るまい。聖記者の特集ガイア教と弥勒経典読んでおいて損はないぜ。
You obtained an issue of Ayakashi Monthly.
オカルトの出る幕じゃないと思うかもしれんが、どっこい。あそこはそういう場所なのさ。なんてな。この世界じゃガセネタもよくあることだ。違ってたら笑って許せや。それじゃあな。また会うことがあったら記事の感想でも聞かせてくれや。
Hospital. East from the station, right? This is the station. Oh, yeah, it's harder to move than you think. Shinjuku Medical Center.
ああ、ようやく来たのね。ねえ、聞いてよ。この病院ちょっと変なのよ。人が誰もいないの。ただの一人もよ。見て、受付まで空っぽ。なんだか不気味でしょ。やだなあ。今彼に先生を探してもらってるとこ。でもなかなか戻ってこないのよね。こんな時ぐらいちゃんと働いてほしいんだけど。あれ、何その雑誌。
Some guy gave it to me.
知らない人にもらった？バカね。そんなのと関わると面倒になるわよ。月刊あやかし。聞かない名前ね。やだ、オカルト雑誌じゃない。こんな時にやだな。でも時間つぶしくらいにはなりそうね。あ、ねえ、彼探してきてよ。先生が見つかんないならこんなところ早く出たいし。多分病室のある上の階にいると思うわ。私はここで待ってるから。あ、この雑誌は借りるわね。それじゃお願いね。
Let's see, an elevator, I guess. I don't know, elevator. Select a floor. We'll start with the second floor. Someone is in the other hallway. Yeah, this you know, it's a PS2 era game, so like, you know, full 3D games were still relatively new. You know, and previous Mega 10 games were 2D games. So this was a real interesting, you know, departure from the series. Although, you know, it retained the same gameplay that the series is known for, and even that you know, silly overhead map with the pieces representing people. You know, Mega 10's quite a bit sophisticated now, but you know, at this time, you know, this was still revolutionary.
んだよ、驚かせるなよ。突然音立てたらビクッとするだろう。もう遅れてきたくせにこんなことするか普通。もうまあいいや。それにしてもあれだよ、誰もいないだろ、綺麗さっぱり。ちゃんと先生に電話して確かめたんだぜ。入院してるの新宿衛生病院だって。
Something's up.
案内も何もなしにこんなだもんな。さっぱりわけわかんねえよ。やばいウイルスが逃げ出したなんてことはないよな。先生のいそうなところは一通り回ったつもりなんだけど、どこか他にいるのかな。ま、いいや。俺一旦あいつのとこ戻って確認してくるよ。待たせたからまた怒ってるかな。へえ、お嬢さん育ちの相手は大変だわ。じゃあな。しかしまあやばいことになってなきゃいいけどね。
Isam left the room. I don't think there's anything here, is there? Kind of takes a while for this game to start up. I'm not sure what they've done to improve the pacing, or if they just left that the same. This door will not open. This door will not open.
おかえりなさい。ねえ、これの関東に載ってる特集ガイア経と弥勒経典ってやつ、ちょっと気になること書いてあるの。ガイア教団とかいう悪魔を拝んでるカルト集団があってね、この日本によ。その人たちは弥勒経典っていう予言書みたいなものを信じてるらしいの。予言書には世界に混沌が訪れるみたいなことが書かれてて、教団はそれを本気で実現させようとしてるんだって。混沌ってのがテロか何かを指すのか、それともただの世まい事なのか、まだ詳しいことは分かってないらしいけど、でも
先生いないよ。男子トイレまで探したんだぜ。
いやーね、もう戻ってくるなり。今真面目な話してるのよ。ちょっと黙ってて。でね、ここなんだけど、新宿の東に位置する某病院、ここに彼らの計画を解く鍵が。
で、待て次号なわけね。その病院っての意外とここかもよ。この新宿衛生病院、実は怪しい話があるんだよな。人体実験やってるだとか、霊視した霊媒師が逃げ出したとか、カルトの息がかかってるってのもあったな。
そうなの？私何も知らなかった。やだ、 来るんじゃなかったな。こんなとんでも雑誌の記事なんて鵜呑みにする気はないけど、でもこの病院明らかにおかしいわよね。
おう。先生のこと心配になってくるな。しょうがない、もうちょっと探そうぜ。何にもなきゃ何にもないでいいわけだし。なんかね、分院があるみたいなんだよ。2階から行けるところ。俺そこら辺当たってくるわ。はいこれ、お前は地下を探してきてくれ。
You obtained an ID card.
カードあるならあんたが地下探せばいいじゃん。それとも怖いの？
怖くなんかないっての。どうせ地下になんか先生はいないから代わりに頼むの。お前は先生がいないことを確認してくれれば OK。 出会いを果たすのは俺の役目。じゃあな、何かあったらすぐ逃げろよ。
まったくもう調子いいわね。でも正直私も先生のこと心配だわ。もう少し探してみましょう。
To the basement we go. Nothing ever bad happens in basements. Should be perfectly fine. Insert your ID card. You use the ID card. Yeah, I mean, at the heart of a Mega 10 game is really a dungeon crawling. I mean, it's a dungeon crawler for the most part. Just with a, supernatural element and, some, Pokemon style elements to them. You can hear eerie sounds from the room. Will you enter? Sure.
誰かね。今になって静寂に水を差すとは困ったものだ。知っているかね。4月は残酷な季節。そういった詩人がいる。不毛な大地を前に冬眠から目覚めねばならないからだ。思えば人類の世など不毛なばかりだった。滅しいた文明の無意味な膨張、繰り返される流血と戦争、数千年を経てなお脆弱な歴史の重ね塗りだ。世界はやり直されるべきなのだよ。救いは弥勒経典にある。今日はその予言の成就される日だ。古い世界は黄昏に沈み、新たな世界が生まれる。君は何者だね。 公園の粛清劇を生き残った同胞というわけでもなさそうだ。彼女の知人か。なるほど、ここは病院だったな。見舞い客というわけか。だがアリの穴から包みが崩れるということもある。少し不憫な気もするが、消えてもらおう。何、恐れることはない。この世界の住人皆がもうすぐ君の後を追うことになる。少し早まるだけのことだ。
Let's run.
無駄なことを末後は潔くするものだ。
やめなさい。ほんの彼一人をなぜ見逃してあげられないの？この程度のことで計画は揺るがないはずよ。
事の大小ではありませんよ。私は計画に例外を許すつもりはない。
彼を助けてくれないなら私はもうあなたに協力しません。
困った巫女だ。まあ教え子の面倒は教師に任せるとしましょう。今すぐ部屋を出て行ってください。私はこの幸福な終わりを一人静かに迎えたいのですよ。
屋上で待っているわ。あそこなら街がよく見渡せる。その目で確かめにいらっしゃい。これから世界に起こる出来事を。
Why is my teacher so cray cray? Guess you just need to go back to the elevator. I need to go into any of these. The store is locked from the other side. Well, of course it is. There's nothing there anyway. Someone is up ahead.
どうかなさいましたか、坊ちゃま。あのものが気になるんでございますか？そうでございますか。それはそれは。でも今は忙しゅうございます。後にいたしましょう。
The child and the old woman have disappeared.
「来たのね。さっきは間に合ってよかった。君が悪魔にやられなくて。あの人の氷川の話を君も聞いたでしょ。間もなくこの世界は混沌に沈むの。それが呪胎。 人がかつて経験したことのない世界の転生よ。今この病院にいない人間はみんな命の明かりを落としてしまうわ。
Well, of course, we're in a hospital.
こんなやり方きっと誰も許しはしないでしょうね。でも今のまま老いた世界を生きながらえさせてもいずれ力を失ってしまう。世界はまた生まれるため死んでいかなければならない。その罪を背負うのは私だけど後悔はしていないわ。最後に決まった運命で君はここにたどり着いた。これで君は受胎を生き残るわ。でももしかしたらそれは死よりずっと辛いことかもしれない。だけど私は君を信じてる。ねえ、私に会いに来て。たとえ世界がどんな姿に変わっても私が力になってあげる。これから訪れる世界で私は巫女として創世の中心をなす。きっと君に道を示してあげられるわ。分かってる。理解できないことだらけよね。でも今はもう時間がないの。いい？もし君が自分の力で私のもとへたどり着いたなら、その時には教えてあげる。すべての疑問の答えを。そして私の本当の心の内を。
我が世界へ入りたる者へよ、お前の心を見せよ。お前の心には何もない、断りの芽生えすらない。それではできない。世界を創造する者とはなり得ない。行け、そして探すがよい。お前は何者かにならねばならぬ。
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey.
恐れ多くも坊ちゃまはあなたに興味を持たれています。
Yeah, not into younger
人
women.
に過ぎない哀れなあなたに特別に贈り物をあげようと申しております。あなたはこの贈り物を受け取らなくてはなりません。動いてはいけません。痛いのは一瞬だけです。
Boo.
これで君は悪魔になるんだ。
Oh yes, my Tron body.
悪魔の力を宿せし災いなる魂マガタマ。これであなたは悪魔となったのです。坊ちゃまはいつも見ておられます。くれぐれも退屈させることのないよ
う。You obtain the Magatama Managara. From the command menu, you can view and ingest a Magatama. Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought it would make me do it. Shinjuku Medical Center. What are you staring at me for? Am I that peculiar? You're the demon here. So it was locked from the other side. Well, of course it is. You can hear something from inside the room.
Dareda? お前まさか公園だった小僧か。その姿は一体。
I'm not sure myself.
そうか。とりあえず意識は元のままらしいな。やれやれ、何がどうなってやがる。いきなり目の前が光に包まれて気がついた時にはこの部屋だ。その辺を回った感じじゃどこかの病院らしいが、お前がいるってことは衛生病院か。とにかくだ。外の様子を知ろうにもおちおち歩くことさえできん。お前もう出会ったか。
Any of what?
人じゃない、悪魔とだ。俺に起きたことといい、お前のその姿といい、警察やらを当てにしてる場合じゃないらしいな。ち、こいつは真面目に可能性を考えるべきかもしれん。 とてもにやかには信じられんが、ここが衛生病院だってんならありえない話じゃない。東京受胎、本当に起きたのかもしれん。このドラム缶みたいなオブジェには見覚えがある。こいつは氷川の秘蔵の品だったはずだ。間違いねえ。全ての鍵はあの男が握ってる。このまま話してても拉致があかん。お前、戦う力があるなら調べてくれ。部屋の外の思念体と話したところで何も分かれしねえ。世界がどうなっちまったか。他に生き残った人間はいないのか。とにかく誰かに出会うことができれば何か分かるはずだ。残念だが俺には悪魔のいる場所を歩き回れる力はない。それにこのオブジェについて調べたいこともある。当てにしてるぜ。よろしく頼む。
There's a large cylinder. What will you do? I'll save, of course.
「まずは外を目指すんだ。頼りにしてるぜ。
That's where I came from. God, it's so confusing. What would a demon like you want with me? I'll heal your wounds, so please don't decide to eat me. Soul healed you. I'll heal your wounds anytime, so don't eat me, please. Who are you? Yet another demon after Magatsushi? You can feel an extraordinary power from beyond the door. Will you open it? Yeah, sure. You find yourself in a strange place. Yeah, that doesn't begin to describe that half of it. A voice echoes in your head.
恋、悪魔の力。
The old man and woman disappeared. You see a cash cube. Will you open it? Oh yes, please. Contain medicine times 2. I want to eat. Me eat. You've leveled up. Please customize your stats. Is this okay? Yes. Marogate has begun to act violently within you. Let it continue? Sure. A warm light from Marogate engulfs the area. You fully recovered. My master's orders. By my master orders, I'll treat your wounds. You and your party were healed. Yes, my party. Party of one. Vitality. Want to continue? Sure. That's such a weird design, but it's beautiful at the same time. A voice echoes in your head. The old man and the woman disappeared. In a lot of ways, it feels like this is where, you know, Killer 7 kind of took some of its visual cues. Yep, many years later. Really specialize. The master of everything actually is not what it's cracked up to be. A voice echoes in your head.
力は見た上々だまた近いうちに
Back here again. No one is on the roof. Who? Jackie? Isamu? Yeah, never heard of him. The exit is just as you perceive it. Were you trying to leave the hospital? Not really. I see. I mean, I kinda got things to do. Cannot use this exit. Let's see, open the cash cube. Obtain medicine ×1. Oh god, it still has pixel trails. Yeah, can we change that? The pixel trails aren't exactly necessary for a Switch. I mean, during the PlayStation 2 days it made perfect sense because frame rates were terrible and It was kind of a new effect. Yeah, and while this game isn't running at 60 frames, it's running just fine. Certainly better than the original. There's some demons called Pretas making a fuss about wanting Magatsui. Magatsui is the source of demonic powers, I think. I really don't know how it works. Magatsui. Magatsui. The door is locked from the other side. Oh, I've never seen a demon quite like you. Hey, are you looking for something? Kinda, yeah. Hey, about that thing you're looking for. I'll help you if you want. In fact, I'll even be your demon ally. Want to know what I'm looking for? A demon who can take me to Yoyogi Park. You look kind of flabby and weak, but I'll let that slide. What do you say? Should we join up? You kinda, yeah. Alright then, let's get out of here. If we have the pass thingy, we can get through that door to the annex. I saw some Pretas carrying it. I'm Pixie the Fairy. I'm sure we'll be the best of friends. Pixie joins your party. Yeah, well, let's get our pass first before we can go to the next part of the game. Lifestone times 2. That's gonna be locked. What was in here? Is this the elevator? It was. You know, that security system at the passageway ahead? You need an annex gate pass to get through. Thank you. Very important information. That does not help me one bit. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I'm so tired. Gotta take a little break after this. So many games to play, though. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster on Nintendo Switch. Well, I will say that if you've never played a Mega 10 game and you're okay with the nature of the dungeon crawling and the monster collecting and training, then this is going to be something that you might enjoy. You know, it's got real gripping storyline. Again, it takes a little while to kind of get there, but the story's really good. The characters are really good. All the music and sound, I think, are really top notch, especially for the era. As an HD remaster, it is nice to see that it has upscaled pretty well. And again, this is on the Switch, so you could get some potentially better visuals from PlayStation 4. Although I don't support all of the censorship that they do on the Sony side or on Steam if you would prefer to play it on PC. But yeah, definitely check it out. We'll play through, like I said, we'll play through as much as we can. There's definitely a point where I got stuck in the original release, and I don't know if we'll ever get past that. We'll see. Again, you can buy the digital deluxe edition with some extra. There's an extra scenario and some additional items that you can get. But if you want the mercy mode, the easier mode, that is apparently a little less difficult, that is a free download. So you do not need the digital deluxe edition for that. Other than that, yeah, definitely check it out. Mega 10 games are always really deep. There's a lot going on with them. They're always like a mix of pretty good 3D and then really weird 2D. But all of that mixed together with all the strange characters and all the the really brilliant art, I think works well together. But again, it is very combat heavy. It's very much a dungeon crawl. If you're into those kind of games, then you'll like this. If not, if you're looking for more of a Final Fantasy vibe. Or a Tales of vibe, then this is not the game for you. So just bear that in mind. It's a JRPG, but it's a dungeon crawler JRPG, and those tend to be a lot more hardcore. And that's how I describe this game as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.